Hey y'all, it's DJ Kitty.
And Miss Morningstar.
And you are tuned into Our Plugs, a community connection, where culture, commerce, and community come together on one powerful platform.
Absolutely. This is a show that connects Black and minority-owned businesses, nonprofit organizations, entrepreneurs, community leaders, and change makers all in one place. We don't just talk, we build, we uplift, and we plug you into the resources that help our community grow.
Yep. From business ownership and financial empowerment to mental health, education, arts, culture, and justice. This is a space where real conversations meet real solutions.
I know that's right. So wherever you're listening, whether it's from home, at work, or on the move, stay locked in because you're officially plugged into Our Plugs, the community connection.
Now let's get into today's show. Good morning, Holly Springs, Mississippi. Good morning, Memphis, Tennessee. Today is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, a good day to be above ground versus below. Yes, today is a good day. I am your morning host, DJ Kitty, here with my co-host, my girl, my little sister, Miss Morningstar, and we are from Our Plugs, a community connection. We are here to bring you some news that you can use. We are here to bring you some laughs, some giggles, and let you know what's going on in the world. Today is Veterans Voice, and we have our brothers in charge, our brother DC and our brother Viper Vet, aka Ali. And I've already gotten notification that I should be ready to write up Ali for this broadcast today. So I have my write-up slip already ready because I know that Viper Vet is going to come with something that's going to get him suspended. Anywho, anyhow, good morning, folks. I also want to say good evening to our family and friends on TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of the journey. Thank you for being a part of our village. We appreciate you all. Okay, here's your daily reminder to drink your 16 ounces of water every morning as soon as you wake up. Take your morning medication as well as your vitamins and get you a delicious breakfast. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Get it in. All right, you guys, buckle up. We've got some morning affirmations from my little sister. She always comes with affirmations that help us to get through. Good morning, Miss Morningstar. How are you? And what do you have for the good folks of Holly Springs and Memphis, Tennessee, and our radio listening audience, as well as our social media friends today?
Good morning. That was a mouthful.
Oh, wasn't it?
Everybody. She covered everybody. So good morning, everybody. Good evening to the evening crowd. Good morning to the morning crowd. I hope everybody had a good, restful, nice, long weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed it. And we're glad to be back in action because y'all know it's action out here every day. So I hope everybody is positive this morning because we're going to get into some self-confidence positive affirmations this morning. We want to talk about reprogramming your mind to overcome self-doubt and build lasting self-confidence. Okay, we start teaching that. Most of us start teaching that to our kids at a young age about being confident in who they are, speaking powerful statements into their life, looking in the mirror, really ideally internalizing those thoughts. So we're going to talk about, the battle. If you're constantly battling imposter syndrome, y'all heard of that before? Where you just feel like you got an imposter in your brain telling you you're not good enough, or maybe you're just trying to down your self-esteem. We're going to drown that out. And we're going to bring that out with self-confidence, positive affirmations to remind yourself of who you are and your worth, right? So here are some affirmations that you can use daily to help you get through those the imposter that was in your brain. Get them up out of here, y'all. So start with this. I am my true self, and that is powerful. Positive thoughts guide my daily routine. Every challenge is an opportunity for growth. I believe in my unique gifts and talents. I am capable of achieving my dreams. I will find my passion and it will drive me towards my purpose. I have the strength to overcome any setbacks. I'm always growing and transforming. My potential is my potential to succeed is infinity. Ooh, I like that. I am more than my obstacles in front of me. I'm resilient, strong, and brave. I am a magnet for positive energy and good vibes. Yes, you are. So take those affirmations today, y'all, and start pouring into yourself with those affirmations and see how you feel this week.
Absolutely. Take them today and pour into others as well.
Yeah.
Remind our youth and those who, you know, there are kids, young people, young adults who have just finished high school, just finished college, and they're trying to figure out their way. So it's up to us to continue to pour into them, just as we pour into ourselves, and teach them that even though they may be going through whatever, tomorrow's a new day. Just keep living. Thank you, Miss Morningstar. Let's go ahead and hop
Well,
on this weather. Man, it was a hot weekend. That's all I can say about Houston. How was it? It was hot. Period. Let's go ahead. Hot, yes. Holly Springs. Today you have a high of 88, a low of 70. Feels like 93 during the day, 73 at night, with the 48% chance of rain. Winds out of the west northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. We are expecting some thunderstorms, afternoon thunderstorms. So please be careful out there. Grab your umbrella, slow down while you're driving, and be cautious of others. Humidity will be high during the day and very high at night. Memphis, Tennessee. Today you have a high of 89, a low of 73. Feels like 94 during the day, 79 at night, with a 65% chance of rain. Winds out of the north northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A partly cloudy day as well. Afternoon thunderstorms are in the forecast. Humidity is high during the day and very high at night. H-Town, hot Houston. Today we have a high of 92, a low of 78. Feels like 101 degrees during the day, 88 at night, with a 49% chance of rain. Winds out of the south southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. It's going to be partly cloudy, maybe some afternoon thunderstorms in some parts of Houston, and humidity will be high. And that is your weather for this happy Tuesday. What is it? Morning. Yes, happy Tuesday morning. You guys get out there and enjoy. And if you can, check on your elderly, check on your loved ones. All right, Miss Morningstar, let's go ahead and hop into some news that you can use. Oh my goodness, a lot has happened.
yeah,
Well,
a lot has happened.
it
And
has over the weekend.
it's been a challenging weekend on some levels of news and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, let's kick it over to the hometown, Memphis, Tennessee. So I know most of you probably are aware of the fatal pew pew in that shooting that happened with the National Guard over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
A young man, 20 years old, Tyrant Johnson, a young father and a student with his whole life ahead of him. His family is now mourning his death. Um, there's still some questions that need to be answered about what took place, but this is the National Guard that was one of the members that were brought into Memphis by who? The federal government
Mm-hmm.
to police, and they really are not supposed to police. That's why Memphis has police officers.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a lot of questions involved in what took place. What we do know is that Memphis is a licensed to carry state. The young man had a pew pew. Now he's allowed to have that. We don't know what the circumstances were of why he was trying to get away from them, but they did the fatal shots. Two
I
of them.
I have questions because
I'm not
the National Guard should never be guarding citizens.
civilians.
Civilians. When did that happen? When did we make that okay? I
Exactly.
thought the National Guard would come up and they help in disasters. They help when they help to secure places and people and things when there is a natural disaster. They help in many ways. I never knew them to patrol in
With
with
pistol
weapons
weapons,
to
right,
unalive our U.S. citizens.
right. And that's why we deserve some clear answers here. Here we go.
Here we go. I,
This, civilians being harassed or whatever is happening with these National Guards and this ICE and all this other crap that has been put into our lives involuntarily. Like,
yeah, we didn't sign up for this.
nobody asked for this.
I blame the Trump regime. I blame them for all
Of
of this.
course, it's the
You know,
Decepticons. They are the ones that has brought rank HEWL hockey sticks down on the United States.
yeah,
Period. No
yeah,
other. There's no other answer. This did not happen during any other administration that we could think of, and we've been through a few. Okay,
yeah.
we've been through
DC
a few.
just said Tennessee is a permitless carry state, often called constitutional carry, and no license is required. So he didn't have to have a license to carry his weapon. And
See?
the mere fact that we have National Guardsmen out here unaliving U.S. citizens, for what reason? We it's asinine.
Mhm.
We America is under attack from within. This administration is attacking its citizens, and nobody can tell me different. You're attacking your citizens, and there's no excuse for it. If the National Guard hadn't been there, this young man would still be alive. What? And then they don't carry what is it, body cam. So we will never actually know unless somebody got it on video. We'll never actually know what's happening, what's going on, unless somebody has it on video. And it's very telling that the first, as far as I know, the first person to pass from a National Guard incident in the United States since this administration has come and placed Guardsmen in different states, is a person of color. That's it's bothering me. It's bothering me, and I don't like that. Me and my homegirl, we don't like that. So frumping, and I'm quite sure they don't care. I'm quite sure because they. I know you saw the weekend those powder puff boys walking through DC with their khakis on and a mask on. If y'all don't go sit down somewhere, I know that train to DC smelled like hot dog water. I know it did. And the young lady, the sister that was sitting there, baby, she was sitting there like, I wish one of you would. And they look. The mere fact that you are so proud of your heritage, but you have to wear a mask, that says everything. That tells you everything you need to know. How proud are you? If you're so proud, don't put a mask on. Let everybody know who you are if you're so proud. Why are you wearing a mask? It seems like to me you got some issues. Anywho, Miss Morningstar, did you hear about the young man who lost his life over the weekend? He went out boating with his friends, and three came back. Four went out, three came back with his phone. He was the only person of color as well.
Yeah, this happened in Mississippi. You
Yes,
know what?
it did. Baby.
They, I saw a comment. Powerful Black woman said they really trying us. They really trying
Yeah.
to get us out here in the streets, y'all. They really are trying us, and it is so antagonizing right now because this young man, what was he, 18, Kitty?
18. 18 years old. And it's just
How do you go with four? First of all, you're in a group of friends. My motto with my friends is we come together, we all
we
leave.
leave together. Yeah.
That is the rule. No matter where we at, we come together, we leave together, and if an emergency happens, we
all leave together.
we call in 911. We taking you with. We gonna figure out. We gonna get
everybody.
everybody.
Everybody. a body was found on Horn Island, Mississippi, and the search for the missing 18-year-old, his name is Nolan Wells, has been called off. They located his body on Monday morning on the northwest end of Horn Island. Officials have been conducting a search for Nolan Xavier Wells, 18, since he went missing around 3 p.m. on Saturday on the July 4th. Baby, there's no way. First of all, I'm just going to be honest with you. Parents, please talk to your children. We are under attack. And I know a lot of us don't. Oh, well, that was so long ago, baby. Look, I bet you, I know his mother right now is in the worst type of pain there is, knowing that her baby is no longer with us.
It's unimaginable.
No.
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it.
I'm
We
with you,
have to
kids.
tell our kids, they are not your friend.
They're not
The
your
way
friend.
you think that these people are your friend, they are not your friend. You cannot trust any of them. You cannot go to a secluded island and think that you're going to be received the same way. Okay?
You're not going to be received the same way. It's not going to happen.
No.
And unfortunately, this is not the first time. There was a young lady who went on a trip with her girlfriend. She was the only one of us that went with a group of women.
Mm-hmm.
And they all came home, but she came back in a body bag. Now, how does that happen? How does that even happen?
See, this is the kind of stuff that, and it's not scare tactics, it's facts.
No, this is facts.
This is true. This is what is happening. This is what is going on.
I don't have to scare anybody. The facts should scare you. The facts should scare you enough to say, you know what, I don't need to show up to everything that I'm invited to. My grandmother used to tell me that.
You ain't got
to go to everything you're invited to, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You need to check out your friends. And sometimes it's best not to have certain people in your life, especially when we are not on the same wavelength. And please read The Nation right now. Black people are under attack in any way that they can get to any of us, because what they want us to do is get out there and act up so they can call martial law and call off the election. And that is why. Now y'all can take it for what it's worth, but I hate reporting on stories like this. This is my grandson's age. I have a grandson who just turned, he's 19. That baby just finished high school, in college. Come on, y'all. I hate talking about stories.
And of course, I was reading a little bit of it. He is a model student. He was a football player, an excellent football player in college. You know, probably was more athletic, better looking, all of that than them. You know, the jealousy is real. The jealousy is so deep. And I promise you, you see y'all president, it's a jealous spirit. They carry this gene of jealousy in the spirit.
They carry a gene of evilness.
And that too.
And I mean, yes, do accidents happen? Absolutely. But there is no way that I am going to go anywhere and not make sure that everybody comes back with me. We're going to account for each other. I remember my son going boating with his friends, and I called him while he's on the boat. You got your life jacket on? Yes, mama. And he panned around. Everybody had their life jacket on. You know, sometimes I think our kids want to be so free. And that is okay. You know, you've lived under your parents' rule. I get it. But sometimes you really got to look at what's happening in this nation and understand that we are not all on the same page of love and harmony. DC said he couldn't swim. His parents said he would have never jumped in. First of all, I don't go to events that if I am not going to put myself in danger of drowning, if I cannot swim, I'm not going.
Getting on no little boat either.
Mm-mm. And there was no life. Was there a life jacket? I don't know. I don't know, but I do know that this 18-year-old young man is no longer with us. Whose fault is it? I have no idea. But I'm asking parents to be more vigilant when you're talking to young adults, even your older. Look, people, pay attention. Pay attention to what is going on. I'm not saying that don't be friends with people. I'm saying be aware of what is happening and don't put yourselves in situations where you won't make it home. Bottom line.
Yeah. I just I'll be looking for more information on this
Me
story.
too. I'm following it.
In Mississippi, our condolences and prayers to his family out there.
Yeah.
That's no words for that.
Yeah, it's no words, and my condolences to his family. You know, that it hits home because you don't expect this to happen. You know, everybody's celebrating 250 years of America with the Triple K. Okay.
Because did y'all see him?
250 years of America with the Triple K. They marched their little beanhead behinds down in DC. That's okay.
Vanilla beans.
Vanilla beans, but guess
with
what?
They mask on because
with
they
their mask on, they scary.
Punks to show they face.
Scared. And then, you know, I love my God because he said, you know what? Yeah, y'all might go to DC and think that y'all gonna go in and have a good time. But guess what? Y'all gonna have to run for cover. And where did they run for cover at?
Oh,
where did they go?
A museum that had everything about all the stuff their ancestors did to us, huh?
They paid attention. You gonna learn.
Look at that, huh? You gonna learn today.
You gonna learn today. God said, go on and get in there and maybe learn something. Learn something about this nation. Happy 250
you know, half of them can't read, so they probably didn't know what was going on.
They can look at pictures. They can pay attention. They can, you know, they may have a child in there that can help them spell it out because you're right. Half of them can't read. Let's go ahead and take a break, Miss Morningstar. I can see right now that it's going to be one of them types of shows because we done already started and Viper Bet's coming up. Let me go get me some more coffee because I already see right now. I already know.
Yes.
Before you even come up here, let me tell you, I got my pad and I am ready to suspend you today. You are listening to.
She's just talking. She's just talking.
I ain't talking. Yes, I am dead serious. We're going to do a vote on it. You are listening. I can't even get it out. You are listening to Our Plugs, the community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break.
Mm-hmm. Advertising with Our Plugs. The community connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Life can be overwhelming, but you don't have to face it alone. Join us for honest conversations about mental health, healing, relationships, self-care, and everyday challenges that we all face. No judgment, just real conversation, real people, and practical tools to help you heal, grow, and thrive, because your mental health matters, and so do you. Join Miss Jack and Counselor Nikki Tuesdays, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on all Our Plugs social media platforms and on WKRA The Change Radio, 9 a.m. on Wednesday.
Nice.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. You have found your one-stop shop. Sparkle Kicks has every...
Hold on, y'all. Keep tapping the screen, y'all. Share the live.
Remember, Iran doesn't have a choice in a lot of this because we destroyed so much. Yeah, and I'll give you a quick math equation. Okay, maybe they do end up getting $20 billion, let's say. Let's say we're still $300 to $500 billion ahead, considering we destroyed their Navy, destroyed their Air Force, destroyed all those nuclear facilities I already spoke about, their steel manufacturing, their drone manufacturing, and so many other things. We destroyed all that and closed their ports. We're pretty far ahead.
So we destroyed everything, and we're going to pay them to rebuild it all, pay them to open the strait that was already open for free. And at the same time, people here in the district can't afford to eat, can't afford their health care, and can't afford rent. Got it. If that don't make sense to you either, please consider supporting my campaign. Go to BernardTaylorForCongress.com. Let's bring some change here to Florida.
Welcome to a world that sparkles. You have found your one-stop shop. Sparkle Kicks has everything to outfit you from head to toe. Well, not everything, but close. From crochet hats, to sassy tees, to our custom blinged-out Crocs and sneakers, we have it all. You can even customize your home with our resin art. Whether it's a custom set of coasters or K-cup holder, handmade dominoes or your kid's very own custom tic-tac-toe board, we are here for you. We are located on Etsy, our Plugs LLC and the TikTok shop.
What's up, everybody? Scott Cologne, District Attorney and candidate for the United States Senate for the great state of Mississippi. I had a great time talking about my campaign with the crew at the Community Connection morning radio show. I'm running because Mississippi matters. Our families are paying more for less, and our rural hospitals are under serious threat. I spent my career fighting for my community, and I'll bring that same fight to Washington. Folks in the Holly Springs area and the worldwide should check out our convo and visit cologneforsenate.com because Mississippi matters.
Mommy-daughter duo, Counselor Nikki and Addie, want to welcome you to the Sparkleverse, where every child has a light that is uniquely their own. Through heartwarming adventures like in Addison Sparkle, unforgettable characters and everyday moments like in Kai Finds a Spark, children learn bravery, resilience, and the power of believing in themselves. Find us at CompassionCreationsPress.com and at OurPlugs.com. Hope we help you find your sparkle.
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs, a community connection on WKRA 92.7 The Change. We are back. Do you want to go ahead and bring the brothers up? Let me get my pen now.
Yeah, let's bring them up. I wanted to talk about one more thing. I'm going to bring them on the stage because they'll chime in on this. Hey, brothers, what's up?
Hey, DC. Hey, bye.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are we?
Oh, man.
We good right now?
Look, we already fired up about this whole boat trip stuff.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't start today.
I'm ready to go, call 1-800-CHOKE THAT. So I'm tired. I'm tired, y'all. I'm tired.
Yeah, me too. I'm about fed up. How was your weekend? DC, how was your weekend?
Was there something going on?
I mean, I saw some crazy white boys walking down the street with some khaki pants on and a mask. That's all I saw. Then I saw Lord do his work and said, get inside. Go inside right now and go sit down.
And the clouds went dark.
I'll just say my grill cover didn't come off.
What grill?
Okay, that part.
Grill cover didn't come off.
Yeah, they look like they should have had "kick me" signs on the back of it.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying? That's the type of nerd vibe.
Nerds, just off.
Did y'all see the sister on the train? She was looking at them like,
y'all look stupid.
I know you lying.
And she was looking like it smelled like hot dog water in here.
And I wish one of y'all would try me today. Did
anybody use deodorant at all? Did y'all bathe? I would have been like this.
What's that?
I swear I would have rode that train with my nose plugged just like this. They would have got the picture of me like this. It stinks in here. It smells like pigs.
And it was hot. Okay.
And it was hot. Oh my goodness.
That was just completely
that
disrespectful.
poor baby. She needs to go fund me. I know she was traumatized from that.
We need to find her assist and hit her up.
Okay, because baby, I know that was tough. But you look, when you a soldier. Anyway, I do have a shirt that says, you know, I'm not here for the 4th. I'm here for the barbecue.
Well,
hey, that's all I'm saying. Anyway,
that sounds good. Hey, y'all, before we get into stuff, so did y'all see? And this for the whole group. Your boy, his obsession with President Barack Hussein Obama, it's just getting so bad. I think Barack need to file a restraining order because at this point, it's a little
okay.
It's like, it's crossed the line of stalkerish. She's a stalker.
Yes, it's giving.
It is. He posted a doctored up picture of the Obamas on Air Force One with graffiti sprayed on the plane. It was kind of dope though. The graffiti was kind of dope. But what I do know what he was trying to imply was his racial undertones about our people, you know. He put "Yes, we can" on it, and you know that's a slogan that Obama uses. Yes, we can.
He's so jealous.
Like that. He's such a jealous little boy. That's why I say all those little white supremacists needed to have a kick me sign on the back of them because he was the boy that had the kick me sign, and that's what they used to do to old Dumpy, kick him right in the rear end because he's an idiot. He has zero class, and you're supposed to be the leader of the free world. Get out of here. You reposting little childish stuff like this.
I have said for
BLM
years.
was on there too. He had BLM.
I'm quite sure. I have said for years, and I'm going to keep saying it, the dumbest in the history of mankind, okay? Can't nobody tell me different. That person.
He won.
Won. Hands down, the dumbest in the history. And you know what is crazy is he's got these minions walking around just as dumb. Who walks around in the heat with a mask on? If you're so proud, take your mask off. Why are you covered? You didn't want to wear a mask during COVID, but you sure want to put it on now.
Just like the Triple K used to put the mask. Why y'all covering up?
Why y'all scared? Don't be scared.
Poke your chest out. Be that strong.
Say it with your
y'all
chest.
dominant, right? Ain't that? I mean, come on, brothers. What y'all think? I mean,
yeah, I mean, it's no different than what we deal with in daily life. Talentless, unimaginative, zero creativity. We see that every day. You know, mediocre. So I'm not surprised. You know, he's catering to a very low IQ crowd. So it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much to entertain them. You know.
When you would see the Black Panthers, you would see them out there face out. You know.
Yes, we black and we're proud.
Show our face.
Black and we're proud, but you know, they're actually doing us a favor because I don't want to see them anyway. I've had my share of looking at aliens, and I swear,
I want to know. I want to know where thy enemy lies, because if I go to work and I'm, Chris, okay, that was you. Okay, I want to know.
I want to know as well, because I don't want to assume that it's all of them. So I think that the white folks that aren't like this should demand that they take their hoods off so everybody can see. Otherwise, we're going to assume it's all of you. Hey, it is what it is. Did y'all hear about that Facebook group, though?
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, the way I hollered all weekend. So apparently some white man thought it was a good idea to create a page for whites only. And Black people have infiltrated and drugged that group through the mud. When I tell you, it's on Facebook, y'all. And I've never seen a post go up and 80 to 90 people are typing at the same time for days. If I click on it now, people are still commenting. Black people, we are so
We
talented.
in
I
there.
love us.
We in there now. They,
It's our group now.
That we gonna show up like y'all show up.
This our group. Okay, call us Karenicia, cause we finna show up, baby.
We was in there line dancing. What?
Okay, with our fans.
We started a Soul Train line. What y'all?
Baby, they was not ready. And I know I saw a post that he kind of explained that he didn't make it for all white people, but he just want, sir, it's too late. We in there now. There's nothing you can do. You can deactivate it, but it don't matter. The internet is forever.
We come to the next one.
Okay. You'll never get rid of it. Anyway, so what do y'all have today going on? Veterans Voice. Bite, what you got for us today?
Well, if you're on TikTok, open up another page or another device and go over to YouTube. If you're on Facebook, go over to YouTube. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, because you might want to see some of the things that are going down, right? And shouts out to Mitch McConnell. I hear he's still unconscious in the hospital because they found him unconscious and they took him to the hospital. I hear he's still unconscious. So I don't know what he got in. Hey.
Demon for him.
Yeah, demon.
Yeah.
Sing it, sis.
Tom Teen, the politician that was missing, he's back at work now. He said he had depression.
Oh yeah.
He was depressed. I'd be depressed too if I was one of them.
He took about almost 4 months off though.
Yeah.
They didn't want people to get paid leave neither, right?
Yeah, they didn't want people to get paid leave, but he can be off for 4 months.
All right, so let's roll into it. I got a few stories here. I mean, I don't make it up. I just bring it forward. Sometimes people think they're the crazy one in the room until they meet the crazy one in the room, right?
Warning the ongoing investigation into a deadly confrontation in Florida, a parking space dispute turning deadly outside a Walmart. 62-year-old Bart DeGuglielmo shot and killed.
Female shot someone outside in the parking lot. Both subjects were fighting over a parking spot.
Authorities say the altercation started about 5 minutes earlier, with the two drivers fighting over a parking spot. DeGuglielmo then parked his car, partially blocking the spot, and walked into the store. Witnesses say the woman then managed to slip into the spot anyway. The woman is then seen getting out of her car, phone in one hand, gun in the other, yelling at DeGuglielmo, who appears to be yelling back. He's then seen walking toward her as she points the gun at him. She backs up several times, gun leveled. She retreats around a car. He follows. An eyewitness says the woman repeatedly warned him she'll shoot if he keeps coming at her. He appears to leave, but then quickly returns. And then she opens fire, shooting DeGuglielmo. Police then take the woman into custody. Officials say she claims she was acting in self-defense.
Now, that woman is no longer in custody and the shooting is under current investigation. Prosecutors will have to decide what charges, if any at all, are warranted. Really, guys, it's just a question of, is this self-defense or not?
Yeah, but unnecessary with a parking spot. All right, thank you.
Yeah. So, do you have stand your ground when you're black? I just have a question for the audience, for everybody. Do you have stand your ground when you're black? You approach people and you are intimidating and doing all this rah-rah stuff. Nobody knows what you're going to do. You think we should wait for you to do something to her over a parking. We're talking, it's a parking spot. You parked your car in the middle of the parking lot, blocking the space and doing all this funky stuff, coming back and forth, back and forth. Now, this could all be avoided if both parties went their own way. You got a parking spot, she get a parking spot. Y'all could have that differences, right? But whenever you think you're the crazy one and you're the big tough guy, when you meet the tough guy, and I'm putting air quotes, right?
Well, I mean, it's my understanding that he parked his car illegally. He just put it in the middle of the street, blocking everyone else's day, and he walked into the store and did whatever he was doing in the store, came back out, and he approached her. She didn't approach him though, right?
Nope.
He approached her.
He approached her several times.
Well, you know,
I mean, you got to be some type of. He's a veteran, by the way, right?
I'm just gonna
People are
say,
dealing with whatever, but he approached her several times with the gun in her hands.
I mean, if you are that bold to walk up on me, okay, I'm gonna step into her shoes, and I've already got my weapon out, and I'm not concealing it. I'm showing you that I'm armed, and I'm asking you to step back, and I'm backing up several times, and I would hate to take someone's life over a parking spot, but when it comes down to it, it's either you or me, and I'm going home.
I mean, why he keep approaching her? That's the biggest question. I mean, we will never know. But
We can't ask him.
he had
He's
plenty of
talking to Charlie Kirk right now.
Yeah, he had plenty of opportunity to just get back in his vehicle and go home. Why would you keep approaching me? And I'm warning you. Hey,
I'm warning you.
Back up. I'm even backing away. She was backing away from
several times, not just once, Miss Morningstar.
No,
several times.
The video. Thank goodness for that Tesla
video. Yeah,
it all on video, because that right there showed the advancement, and she wasn't approaching him; he was approaching her. It's pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is. I mean,
even with him being a veteran, as a veteran,
know better.
You should know better. You don't approach someone with a weapon.
Here's a tip: if somebody pulls out a gun, assume they're willing to use it.
That part.
DC, what say you, sir?
Yeah, I mean, I know you and I both have been through formal firearms training. You don't pull it unless you intend to use it. One thing is a couple of things about this scenario I don't like. It's that blind rage over something that is so minuscule, as a parking spot. You're willing to, fight that battle to the death over a parking spot. So that makes me think it's something inherently, going on with him. Another thing too is you see a lot of black women get approached by men with this level of violence.
Yes.
That is just, it's unexplainable. It's like an embedded rage. And if I ever encounter someone that will allow me to open up that door, I'm gonna open up that door.
Yeah.
That's
what bothers me a lot, DC. I am running into a lot of videos where there is a man being aggressive towards a black woman, and a black woman having to stand her ground. I saw one yesterday where the young lady was walking and the white man stood right in front of her and refused to move. And his girlfriend was standing off to the side, like kind of laughing about it. Y'all gonna leave us alone, because just like you are heavily armed, so are we.
It seems like, though, that invincibility runs in a certain DNA. It just looked from my
Virginia arrived to check on a man acting erratically, and the moment they approach the house, he emerges with a loaded gun aimed straight at them.
Now! No. Put it down. Anthony! Come on. Anthony.
Put it down.
Jane, is that a real gun? 7-act, Max. Let me back up now. Got one at gunpoint. Anthony? Anthony? Anthony! Put the gun down! Is that a cap gun? I don't know if that was real. That's a cap gun. 7-act, Mac. Something shooting at me. Mary Jane, I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna shoot him. I don't need to take it real. It is real. 7-act, Mac. My car was shot. Send me back up now. Look at my back window. Look at my back window. Get over there now. Get over there now. Mary Jane, get over there now. I'm not. My husband's in there. He doesn't have any. Get over there now. Anthony? Get. You're gonna wind up getting shot.
And
Now
he
you
got a
have to
machete.
listen.
He got a machete and a baby.
You lying.
You're gonna get shot.
Honor?
You're gonna get shot. Put it down now. Put it down now. Put it down. Put it down.
They are running from this man.
I want you to look to the left side of the screen behind the squad car.
Yes, the lady.
Put it down. Put it down now. Put it down now. Where's that other girl? Anthony, I do not want to do this. I do not want to do this. Put it down.
I've been wanting it. I had a bad day.
Put it down now.
I know you want to.
This should be studied.
Come on.
Put it down now. Put it down now, Anthony.
You wanted it to. Come on, tell me.
Put it down.
Come on.
Put it down. Put it down now. Put it down.
Look at the left side of the squad car.
Oh, you is dumb.
That his backup.
Anthony?
You got a notepad.
Anthony.
Oh,
Anthony.
Lord have mercy.
Baby, they ain't give her no.
Anthony, put it
You got a notepad?
Why you have Jane?
Mary Jane, move over by your car now.
Nah, Ma, don't go by your car. Don't go by your car. Don't listen to that fat Put it up, Anthony.
Put the machete.
No.
Put it down.
You already in trouble? Nah, I ain't going nowhere. Yeah, you are. I'm going to hell.
How long is Anthony finna play with this? How long?
Before they put Anthony on his knee.
Okay.
Put it down now.
Going to hell. Send me to death row.
Put it down now. Put it down now.
He said no.
Bob,
Anthony
come
going
out
back in the
of the
house. Making
No,
a sandwich.
Mary Jane. I don't care, Mary Jane. I got to take this serious. I know y'all. I know he probably won't do nothing to you. But you got to understand, you have to get back now.
He shot up the police car.
He shot up the police car.
He's right on the inside of the door. He won't come out.
Get the out of the house now.
He's done shot the back window out.
Get the out.
He know them.
Get the out now.
I'm 10-4. Subject's inside. Will not come out.
Come on. Get the
Bob, come out.
now.
Bob, come out. Come on over here. Why are you holding your arm like that? Is there anyone else in the house?
You shoot at you?
Yeah. I should have. I had a clear shot. I should have taken it. I'm regretting. It's supposedly out of bullets, but that's why you got a machete now. Just wait for backup right now. I mean, Paige won't do anything for the door.
I didn't scared Anthony.
Let me see your hands.
Anthony doesn't pose a threat.
Hands.
Now they got the taser.
Come here. I know. Give me this hand.
Oh, now they
Go get your help. 8 Mac, 1 to 10.
Oh, now he crying?
Come on, man.
Come
Bye,
on.
Lucy. Love you.
You got anything on you I need to know about?
I don't think so. You might want to check the left, though.
Huh? Left pocket. What you got in there? Anything? Anything that's gonna poke, pry, or stick me?
I don't.
This. It had to have been a beat.
Brass knuckles.
Both need to get out. Big.
Entered a guilty plea.
Big.
The suspect, 19-year-old Anthony Bumgardner, was taken into custody and charged with 2 counts of attempted aggravated murder of a law enforcement officer, use of a firearm in the commission of a felony, shooting into an occupied dwelling, destruction of property, and several related firearm offenses. According to court records, Baumgardner later entered a guilty plea. He was sentenced to 28 years, with all but 8 years suspended, meaning he will serve 8 years in prison, followed by strict supervision after his release, and was ordered to pay restitution. Anthony will be 27 years old when he is released from prison in 2030. 2032.
There's a reason the primary officer didn't shoot, and it might not be what you think. A study from the National Institute of Justice found that officers who decided to shoot and justify deadly force incidents often did not have information on the subjects they were facing and could not determine the emotional state of the subjects, meaning that officers who are familiar with the subjects tend to refrain from using deadly force. At one point in the body cam footage, the primary officer mentions that he knows the suspect and that he doesn't believe he would hurt his family. This is very likely the reason he chose not to shoot, and it's important to realize that in situations like this, there's hardly ever a correct or incorrect answer. While the primary officer was heard criticizing his own handling of the situation, the judge later praised his calm, controlled response while under fire. While the situation may have ended okay in the end, that officer will likely continue to play that day in his head over and over again for the rest of his life.
Now, we have so much, but I'll let y'all go. I'll let y'all talk. This is important to gun at the officers. And it was from the officer was next to the car all the way to where he was and around the car. But y'all go ahead.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, we hit on this subject, believe it or not, 2 weeks ago when we talked about community policing, where police officers should get to know the community that they're going to be in charge of policing. We said that 2 weeks ago, that community service should be a pre-hire requirement before you come in from the suburbs and go police East Cleveland or, the west side of Detroit or the south side of Chicago. Then you go back to your enclave, your safe haven, and talk about how the animals are running wild in these communities. You have no attachment to those communities. So, like I said, all I got to say is if Anthony was a few shades darker, Anthony's family would have been putting him in the ground.
Yeah,
Point blank, period.
He'd be on the shirt. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anthony would have been stanking. Okay?
Yeah.
If it was Antoine.
Right.
Yeah, if it was Antoine. And we all know this is nothing new, but I have to agree with you, DC. Because that officer knew Anthony and that was his homeboy, they probably, I'm not gonna say what I want to say, but that's his homeboy. And so he elected to not use deadly force. It's a choice.
See, he said, I know y'all.
I know y'all.
And he was being fired upon.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was being fired upon, and he didn't return fire.
Wow.
And then wait, it even gets worse. Because he got 28 years, but the judge said, oh, he can't do 28 years. We're going to suspend 20 of those years. Just let him do 8. And he's probably going to get off on 4 with good behavior. Y'all, there's 2 types of justice.
2 weapons.
A machete and a pistol.
And he came at you with the...
And brass knuckles in his pocket.
Oh, Lord, you can't make it up, Lord. You cannot make it up.
When I say Anthony said, take me to the HE double.
He said to go. Take me to death row.
I would have been like, Anthony. I mean,
I'm gonna give you.
You ain't even aim for the pinky toe. You could have got him in the pinky toe. You ain't do nothing.
You could have tased him.
And wait a minute, Ollie. Who was that? I had an officer with the notepad. Was that her first day? Because that would have been my last day.
That's his partner. She was seeking cover and concealment,
that would be my last day, okay?
First, she had that pad taking notes. She was taking notes. That's what that was. Let's take a quick commercial break, y'all.
Oh, child.
We need a break after this one.
R.I.P. Tamir Rice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
you. If
you.
he'd have got that level of justice.
If he would have got that.
If only. Yeah. You are listening to Our Plugs, the Community Connection, WKRA 92.7 The Change. We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Y'all stay tuned.
Advertising with Our Plugs. The Community Connection opens doors to a whole new ballgame. Radio advertising is affordable, powerful, and puts your business directly in front of the people who want to support you. Plus, customers can easily find and connect with you anytime through our online directory. If you're ready to grow your brand, expand your reach, and stay connected to the community, sign up today. Visit ourplugs.com and register now. That's ourplugs.com. Plug into your community.
Mommy-daughter duo, Counselor Nikki and Addie, want to welcome you to the Sparkleverse, where every child has a light that is uniquely their own. Through heartwarming adventures like in Addison Sparkle, unforgettable characters and everyday moments like in Kai Finds a Spark, children learn bravery, resilience, and the power of believing in themselves. Find us at CompassionCreationsPress.com and at OurPlugs.com. Hope we help you find your sparkle.
At Lovership Apparel, we believe what you wear should remind you of who you are. This is where love meets style. From our signature beautiful hoodies created to remind you to show up as your full authentic self, to our bold Her shirts designed for women who know their worth and wear it proudly. Lovership Apparel is more than clothing, it's a movement. Our comfortable confidence-boosting leggings move with you, while our statement backpacks carry your essentials and your purpose wherever life takes you. Every piece is intentionally designed to inspire self-love, confidence, and authenticity, because you deserve to wear something that speaks life into you. Whether you're stepping out, showing up, or standing firm in who you are, Lovership Apparel is made for you. Visit lovershipapparel.com and wear the reminder, be you to the fullest.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mara Keller, retired Army Lieutenant Colonel and candidate for Congress in Georgia's 3rd District. Now, I'm running because too many decisions in Washington are being made without listening to the people that they affect, whether it's public safety, veterans care, education, or protecting our constitutional rights. These aren't partisan issues. If you believe our government should work for everyday Americans and not special interests, I invite you to stand with us. Your donations help keep this grassroots campaign people-powered. Every donation fuels our voter outreach, ads, and our shared fight for a better Georgia. Visit marakeller.com to donate today. Let's finally serve the people who send us to Washington. And a huge thanks to DJ Kitty Cat 50 for the energy and the spotlight. Let's keep pushing.
Carter's Caring Hands is here to serve the communities here in Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Battle Creek, as well as Southfield, Michigan. We also go out into the unhoused community, serve the community with care bags. Low-income families, our senior citizens, and our veterans with fresh food baskets each and every day, because no one should choose medication over food. We are here to serve you. Your community is our community, and our community is one community. From our hands to your hand.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom, and a soldier for life. And I'm running for the 19th Judicial District Circuit Court Clerk for Montgomery and Robertson County in Tennessee. I am so grateful for Our Plug LLC for giving me an opportunity to share my platform and explain why I'm running for office. Early voting is July 17th through August 1st, with the final day of voting on August 6, 2026. I'm an independent candidate, and I appreciate your support.
Boss fashion is finally here at Morningstar Boutique by Tam. From soft, cozy sweaters to stylish cardigans, whether you're heading to work, brunch, or date night, we have the perfect look waiting for you. Check us out at ourplugs.com for your style needs, where style meets confidence.
Hello, everybody. My name is Monica Meeks. I'm a wife, a mom.
Come sip the hottest cup in politics. Welcome to Political Tea with DJ and Duce, where the tea is always fresh, the opinions are bold, and the conversations are too hot to handle. Catch us Monday through Saturday from 7:30 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And don't miss our special guest appearances on Our Plugs LLC, streaming live on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Political Tea with DJ and Duce. Come get it while it's hot. Catch us on Our Plugs at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on WKRA 92.7 The Change.
Cheers!
And we are back. You are listening to Our Plugs of Community Connection on WKRA 92.7, The Change. We are back from our commercial break, and we've already come across two Crazy stories, right? That's 2. All right. What's
Hey, look,
next?
I know y'all been places where you see somebody doing their job, and you're like, you're taking too long and you ain't doing it right. That's what you're gonna come across somebody doing something. You're like, what? You're taking up my time.
Get that man an application.
That man said, I'm sick of this. Why they tackle him?
He ain't supposed to be doing it. The box is quarantined, but they were taking too long. And this man said, you know what? I got things to do. I got places to be. This is some bull. This is some you know.
He rolled up on his bike and just started taking everything out the bag, y'all.
Ain't no BOMB in there. What are we doing?
He over there, he gonna inspect it. What if
He
it
said
was,
ain't nothing in there? And then it's 3 of them that came and tackled him.
When I say they tackled him like the NFL, like
yes.
what type of,
why they tackle him like
lifted
that?
him off his feet.
He was helping y'all out. Y'all was scared. The man walking backwards, got all this stuff on him. He just rolled up on it. He rode up on his bike, y'all.
Let me show y'all how to do this. This is how you do it.
He did put everybody's life in danger, because if it were a real BOMB.
Did you see how he threw his hands up? He was having a bad day. He was like, see, I told y'all wasn't nothing in there.
It's the hop off the bike for me.
Oh man, he was upset. Man was walking backwards. Well, you know, they do need it. Like you
that
said,
was bold of him.
Yeah, give him an application. He has no fear. Go on and give him an application.
He should be working there, right? Now look.
Thank you, Frank.
Talking about people doing jobs and people don't want to do their jobs and you think they should have done a better job. Here we go.
Security guard caught on camera shooting a taser into a man's face outside a Carlsbad bar. And this afternoon, that video was spreading fast online. It's our top story on the 4. I'm Marcella Lee.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. News 8's Alex Cheney is live at the bar where it happened.
If you're squeamish, this is not the video for you, right? This is a warning. I'm prefacing it right now. No pun intended.
Alex, I understand you have some reaction from the owner of that bar. What's going on?
Yeah, Carlo, that's right. I spoke to the owner this afternoon of Park 101 here in Carlsbad. It's a rooftop sports bar that's been hosting a lot of World Cup watch parties lately. Well, he said after Mexico's World Cup game on Wednesday night, one confrontation between a patron and a security guard became violent, and it was all caught on camera. This video is going viral. It shows a security guard firing his taser into the face of a patron at Park 101 in Carlsbad after Mexico beat Czechia Wednesday night.
I thought the video was super gnarly.
People who watched the video told News 8 they were stunned by what they saw.
I thought it was kind of crazy that he just got blasted point blank actions. I get it, you're a security guard for a company and someone's getting rowdy in there and you got to kick them out. Do that, but you don't need to go that excessive and over the top. I mean, you can see the video, it's right next to his face.
Park 101 co-owner Pete Chick called the video deeply disturbing in a statement to News 8. He said what happened does not reflect the values of the restaurant and that guest safety is their top priority. Chick says the bar hired extra security through a third-party company for World Cup watch parties. He says the security guard seen in the video is no longer working at the restaurant, and Park 101 will no longer use that security vendor. The business says it is fully cooperating with the Carlsbad Police Department's investigation. The video later shows officers taking the security guard into custody. Carlsbad police identified him as 42-year-old David Marquez of San Marcos. Police say he was arrested on suspicion of assault with a deadly weapon and assault with a stun gun. A search of the San Diego County Jail database showed Marquez was no longer listed in custody, indicating he may have been released after posting bail. Back in Carlsbad, many people told us they believe the security guard should be held accountable.
I would definitely think that his employers need to have a serious chat with him, if not, have him not have his job anymore. I mean, that's a pretty offensive thing to do.
Yeah. Why would you hit somebody in the face with the taste.
I mean, and it was like the dude didn't even pose. They looked like he was just having a verbal confrontation.
He was just talking. Even if he were cussing them out, this man is like face to face with him. Like his hand was in his face. So that was direct, baby. No.
He did it like he was trying to unalive him for real. Like,
yeah, that you don't do
like that. And he looked like he might be part of some type of group or something. I don't know. He looked like a straight, like he a mark, like he a mark you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. They need a background check on him.
Yeah, they do background checks. That was unfortunate.
That's crazy.
That is wild.
Where do you find these stories?
Listen. He could have put an eye out or both eyes out. There are probes that come out and go in your skin.
No, no, ma'am, no.
But like I said, sometimes you think people are not doing their job. But what if they're doing their job? But what are you gonna do?
This is a hotly contested middle school basketball game. Parents pack the stands to watch their sons.
I'm a basketball referee.
Albert Coffin is officiating when a disagreement erupts between players. There's a little pushing and shoving, but this comes at the end of the game.
There were several other players in the vicinity, and I stepped in and said, game's over, game's over.
And that's when one parent, angry about a Coffin call, decided to express his feelings in a very violent way.
Lord,
parent of one of the players came running at full speed and hit me in the back. It immediately threw me down face first onto the court.
911.
Hello?
Hey, your phone down, 911. Is everything?
Yes, I called 911. We are in Kenmore Middle School having a basketball game, and one of the parents attacked the referee. His nose is bleeding.
I've got a cut on my nose, bruise my forehead, and my nose started bleeding profusely.
911, what are you reporting?
The father attacked the referee at a middle school boys basketball game that we were at.
I pointed to the man with a dark jacket who was leaving the gym rapidly and said, I want him arrested.
Typical.
Police arrive to find the mad dad is gone and the referee is a bloody mess. Coffin is taken to the hospital, and 90 minutes later, the bleeding stops.
Oh, it was just a totally senseless thing to do.
The 72-year-old suffered a broken nose and cheekbone. The attacker, Mark McLaughlin, a 215-pound former basketball player, later turns himself into police and is charged with second-degree assault. The 31-year-old pleads not guilty and is awaiting trial. If convicted, he faces a maximum of 20 years in prison. Coffin is anxious to get back on the court, but the referee also wants justice.
This was totally senseless, and I intend to prosecute to the hilt.
Good.
Yeah, he needs to. Because it's 72 years old. Why would you do that to that man? I don't care if he was 32. Have some class about you. The man played basketball too. So you know that this is some people.
When is it ever that serious?
Never.
Like, you're at a kid's fun, like y'all are at a children's game, and he coming full speed. Like, what is wrong with you?
Just mad. Teacher, if you're that mad, maybe you need to spend some more time with your son on the court and have him do the plays that you want him to do. But attacking this man from behind because you're a coward. Oh, baby, please.
I don't even trust that. I trust that he one of them abusive type of parents.
Yes.
Like, that if you don't make the score, like he might do violent things to his son because I've seen parents that are overly aggressive at these games. Like,
it's never
these
that
are
serious.
Kids playing. Like these
are
children.
Aren't you a referee?
Yep.
Do you have to deal with obnoxious, crazy parents?
They come up to us all the time. They get in your face. They try to, the players sometimes want to fight you, so you have to just make sure that you understand who's who, watch body languages, because they'll try to hit you. They'll try to fight you, right?
Wow.
And a lot of officials have been attacked. and beat up and threatened and all these things. So that's why a lot of referees don't
over
work
a
anymore.
kid's game.
Yeah. He was mad about a call earlier, not the scuffle that just happened, a prior call during the game.
That's crazy.
That
I'm
is
sorry.
insane.
I'm sorry, y'all. I kind of laughed earlier because the lady who called 911, I didn't know with the words that were
Miss
coming out of her
Morningstar,
mouth. I'm like,
you don't even have to say anything else, Miss Morningstar.
Well, she wasn't gonna report it right. I'm just saying. All right, I'm gonna leave it there. She wasn't.
Please get your sister. I cannot.
Listen, when I tell you the next story, the next story is gonna have your mouth on the ground. When I saw it, I watched it several times because I was like, "No way."
Let me get my pen ready.
Ain't no way. Like Mo Brooks, I know you in line. You in line.
All right, let me get my pen ready. Go ahead. Uh-oh.
So there's no audio here, but this is a police patrol car rolling up to the other buddies in the precinct parking lot. And so the person you see standing there on the right, he pulls his weapon out and they're playing a game. They're playing a point and look through sights game. The other guy in the car did the same thing, but he didn't just point.
Fired.
He pointed and he actually shot him.
Yes. So that's how the game ended this day, right? Before this, they were pointing and nothing happened. But this day, yeah.
He didn't know the safety was off.
I mean, what made him pull the trigger? Did you have some beef? I mean,
no, this is a game.
That's silly.
This is a game they play. This is
not like y'all whole officers of the law, and y'all playing.
And y'all playing
with your
weapons,
cops and robbers. What are we doing here?
Yeah. This is how you play games. You know, when you're bored and you ain't got nothing going on.
So ain't nobody go and grab him and put him under arrest. I mean,
after they're of course they're doing an investigation.
They'll say an accidental discharge.
Hey.
But it's all on tape, so somebody's gonna get in trouble for this. I'm quite sure. He shot him.
He hit him in the shoulder. I mean, a couple of inches over, and he could have hit him in the neck. Or oh my!
Yes, he does have a vest on, but that doesn't matter when you're up from here on up. You know, it's open season.
And did he get out the car and say, "Oh, my bad"? You know,
my bad.
Yeah, he did. He got out and ran over to him.
So understand. Police officers, they carry a round in the chamber.
Mm-hmm.
Most weapons they have do not have a safety.
Right.
They don't have safeties on their weapons?
You're trained not to put your finger on the trigger unless you are about to engage your target.
Our good friend T. Wiz said they was drunk.
Were they hired by Pete Kegsbreath? Is what I want to know.
They might have been drinking on the job. You never know.
Maybe they work for the security company that, tastes people in the face.
That's wild.
That's real wild.
This is crazy. Now, like back to what I was saying earlier, you treat a weapon as if it's loaded. You don't point it at anyone. You don't put your finger on the trigger unless you plan to engage, and you don't play games. Back to what we were saying about the swimming and all that stuff. If you know somebody that knows somebody who have kids or they see a weapon, you tell them, do not allow anybody to point a weapon at you.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's unloaded.
Yeah.
You could take the magazine out. One could be in the chamber. And still fire. There's no games being played when people are pointing a weapon at you.
No.
That's not a game you play.
No.
These are trained police officers in uniform on duty.
But are they though? Are they really trained though? Because it looks like to me they weren't trained not to play games with their weapons.
Who does that? But you know what? You see, the savages. I'm just saying.
Usual suspect.
Usual suspect. I hate to say it, y'all, but it's true.
I don't hate
I hate to be like that. I hate to be the person to deliver the bad news, but this.
We don't make the news, Miss Morningstar. We just report.
It seemed like the common denominator of everything, all in the all together.
I'm not going to say that they're all, but
no,
all of them are.
It's a lot, but it's a lot. A lot.
The white on white crime is
this white on white crime is
getting
out
bad.
of
It's getting
hand.
bad.
They really need to take those masks off. Tell your uncles and your fathers and your brothers, take the mask off so we can determine who's on the right side and who's not.
We gotta vote. We gotta know who we're voting for. We talk about make sure you register to vote. Go to vote.com, vote.org. Make sure you check your registration at vote.com, vote.org. We talk about bluevoterguide.org to see all the people running, so you could have an understanding of who they are. Yes. This is important. You got to vote in the primary, and then you got to vote in the general election in November. Each primary for each state is different because of this.
Star of a pair of social media videos for Tennessee gubernatorial candidate Monty Fritz. But who is he? Tonight, an exclusive News Channel 5 investigation uncovers that man's troubling history of racism and anti-Semitism.
And if you have any doubt, consider this. That star in those Monty Fritz videos thinks Adolf Hitler was a great man. News Channel 5 chief investigative reporter Phil Williams has been digging into the story behind the videos. Question is, did the Fritz campaign pay for those videos?
Well, the star of those videos tells me he produced them as part of Monty Fritz's team of campaign volunteers. The question is, did the Republican candidate for governor know about this man's controversial views?
It's time that we had leaders in Tennessee that will stand on the authority of the Constitution and the Word of God.
Tennessee State Representative Monty Fritz has been running a distinctly Christian nationalist campaign for governor.
All men have a natural and indefeasible right to worship Almighty God within the dictates of their conscience. That's the God of the Bible. That's not these other false gods that people want to introduce into America.
Pledging to try to outlaw Muslim mosques in the state of Tennessee while separating himself from some Christian nationalists who view Adolf Hitler as a Christian prince.
You'll never hear from me that Adolf Hitler was a good guy. You'll never hear that from me. I think he got what he deserved.
We just watched Monty Fritz, in my opinion, absolutely kill it tonight.
Yet I had questions after Fritz's campaign began posting these videos on social media.
Yeah, check them out. Monty Fritz.
From a bearded man wearing an America First cap. On the back of the cap, the initials for Nicholas J. Fuentes.
What Hitler represents is if white people didn't give a f***.
Fuentes is the white nationalist anti-Semitic figure whose followers are known as Groypers.
And if you guys are smart, you'll vote for Monty Fritz, Christian constitutional conservative. He don't take no money from Israel.
And that man in the Monty Fritz video I discovered is Dane Chisholm from East Tennessee. On X, he describes himself as a Christian who fearlessly speaks the truth. And Monty Fritz, the candidate for governor, follows him.
And he is a veteran, the same guy we're looking at. So if you say in the military, there's no people that are Yahtsees and Triple K members, I give you an example A.
And there's lots of clues that would point to we've been lied to tremendously about who Hitler was.
On Easter, Chisholm posted this video comparing Hitler to Jesus. Here posting that Hitler was a great man, we've been lied to, we know it. Here saying the Nazi leader's actions were justified by the necessity of security or defense of his people, to which Jews were internationally plotting to destroy. Here suggesting COVID was part of a Jewish plot. Here that the Jews did kill Jesus, and they have been a malevolent force throughout history. Here he posted, Jews only lie when they breathe. Telling one person, quote, shut up, Jew rat.
We've got a whole crew, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
And while he was cordial to these young men in the video for Monty Fritz, we found a post where Dane Chisholm referred to black people with a shortened version of the N-word and calling them effing monkeys. He added, don't forget this racial tension S show is only a created distraction by the Jewish-ran and owned press and socials to distract you from their Jew crimes and subversion. And to to show that he really doesn't care, he posted, "For the soft and fake conservatives who worry about being called homophobic, racist, or Nazi, etc., go sit quietly far in a corner. The real Christian men who will save this world are going to start handling things."
They
We
can't
would love to
handle.
get the good word out for you. Although, be it, you'll have to understand that I'm toxic. You'll probably get a hit piece written about you for just appearing on my show. Because
This follows Fritz's appearance back in December on a podcast hosted by Stu Peters, who has been described by the ADL as a far-right conspiracy theorist, Christian nationalist, and prolific anti-Semite. I asked the candidate for governor about that during my recent interview. He has called for what he calls the final solution to deport all Jews from America. What is your reaction to those sorts of views, and was it a mistake to go into his podcast?
Well, no more than a mistake to go on Stu's podcast than this one. You and I aren't going to agree on everything, Phil. We don't have to. That's the beauty about being in America and in Tennessee, is we can have divergent opinions on stuff and still have respect for one another. And so
I wonder if they know that Jesus was black. That's all I can think
Y'all
of.
notice the smirk. That is the common thing, is that little smirk. That smirk tell it all. And Dane, I saw how you cowered down to them young YNs that you saw come up there. You would never say that to their face.
No.
Not on any day would you say that to them in their face. You
Not
would,
ever.
hey, how you doing? Because
I mean, Dane, I just got one thing to say. Jesus
That's who
was
they
a black
are.
man. Jesus was a black man. Jesus was a black man.
From the
y'all.
mountaintops.
He would
Jesus
never have that
was a
smoke
black
sitting
man.
in their face. The smoke is only on the internet. I'm gonna tell y'all.
For real, because y'all know good and doggone well, y'all will not walk up to a group of black men and say any of that, because you're cowards. You walk around.
Unless you're trying to be a chud and you got your little pew pew. That's the
Is
only
Chud
thing.
still in jail?
You're not about to just walk up without a weapon and talk that trash.
I mean,
and
even with
retain
the
your
weapon,
teeth.
even
And
with
retain
the
all
weapon,
your
you're not gonna walk up. You can walk up and you'll walk back. Anyhow,
fall back.
Fall body bag. Viper and DC, as always, a great show. Did you have one more? Did we have a good story to end on?
No, we don't have a good story. The thing I want to make everybody aware of, Republicans are now thinking about getting rid of the 17th Amendment. The 17th Amendment give the states the right to have senators voted on by the people. So the Republicans want to get rid of the 17th Amendment, and they want only the legislatures in the states to select the senators and not the people of the states. So they want to take away power from the people. They were the party of we the people, if I remember right, but maybe I'm fogged. All this big government stuff. They want small government out of their bedrooms. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. It was pretty much. That's one thing to keep your eye on, ear on, and then focus on. The 17th Amendment is a thing they want to get rid of. They don't want you to select your senators. They, at the legislative level in the state, want to select the senators to go forth.
No, thank you. No, thank you. And I'll say it again. No, thank you. Again, great show. Any last words? I can't. Please take that picture down, Mike. I cannot.
This is the people that are going to take over.
That's what they look like. That's what they are.
Any last words, DC?
Yeah, get out and vote. Check your registration. Be prepared. They're going to try all kinds of tactics. We just got to be ready. November is super important.
Absolutely. Thank you, DC. Viper Bet, any last words, sir?
Hey, look, just get out and vote. Get out and vote. Bluevoterguy.org, vote.com, vote.org. Remember, if you vote by mail, the post office can stop your mail and send it off whenever they want. So get a stamp on it, go to the registrar office, but don't just drop it in the drop box, because what this administration want to do is they want to tell the post office not to deliver the
mail-in ballots. Yeah.
States, right? That's what they're working on. They already asked each state for all the mailing information to be sent to the federal level. We talked about that before. Some states gave all, some states only gave public information. Some states are taking them to court, and so there's a judge that ruled against them not delivering mail-in ballots to blue states. So there's a lot of funky stuff going on, but we have to vote. If your vote was not important, they would not be doing all of this to prevent people from vote. The SAVE Act doesn't encourage people to vote. It gives the states the power to purge the vote, and a lot of people are going to be disenfranchised. It's a poll tax. Women with different last name than their birth certificate cannot vote because it's different. A whole bunch of mess. We already have federal law that says that people who are not citizens can't vote in federal election. And also, since 2020, only 100 non-citizens tried to vote, registered to vote.
Yeah.
It's not an issue, y'all.
It's not. They try and make it one. So
it's never been one.
Please vote and vote often. Your vote counts. Don't let them tell you any different. Thank you, brothers. As always, you come with some stories. Vipe, I did not have to write you up. All of those were entertaining and informative. Stand your ground at all levels, all the time. Do not let anyone ever stop you. Stand your ground. Sis, can you go ahead and take us home?
I'm gonna take us home. What a full of entertainment show today. Wow. We always can count on Vibe to give us some of this news around the world, okay? Because we miss out. We so bombarded with the national, federal news that we sometimes miss these important stories that kind of intertwine with what's going on. So y'all make sure y'all come back next week again for Veterans Voice. It's gonna be great and entertainment, but y'all got to come back tomorrow first and hear our sisters come on and treat us for some mental health care. Okay, so thank you, Memphis, Tennessee, Holly Springs, Mississippi, for always joining in on us and coming in and listening to the show and supporting us. WKRA, thank you for hosting us. TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all our social networks. Thank you for always chiming in and continuing the journey as we feed this energy into the community, and we are going to continue to grow the community. Make sure y'all go to rplus.com. Check us out. All right. Until then, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day and be safe. Thanks, DC. Thanks, Ollie. Thanks, sis. We'll see y'all tomorrow.
As we wrap up today's show, we want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in, tapping in, and staying connected to your community.
Remember, this platform exists to uplift Black-owned businesses, nonprofits, creatives, and community leaders who are doing the work that moves us forward.
Make sure you support today's guests. Share the show. Stay plugged into our plugs, because when we support each other, we all rise.
Until next time, keep believing, keep building, and keep shining. You've got this.
You've been listening to Our Plugs, the community connection where communities meet opportunity. We'll see you next time.